that angle. He's just waiting around the corner there just to hope and see if anybody will try to swing wide and go push for information. This is something that Full Sense actually does quite a bit. The Seekers have been deployed here towards mid, and so that's going to allow them a little bit of information to figure out where the defense is situated. And with all that mid control that they have, mid is actually completely relinquished. They're going to go straight into A site. JohnOlsen, a couple of pop shots, will get that first kill. That's all he gets. It's actually not him. It's SuperBusS who does. Looked like the shot landed, but Feez will make his connection onto SuperBusS. Now the A side has fallen flat. And they have just taken it yet again. So a lot of success has been found by Reject on this A side.
Oh, hell yeah. They've just been so on point. And it kind of shows, right? You're 4-0 already. There's barely nothing that they're kind of doing wrong, excuse me, as they're doing everything that they can to take in onto the sites. There's a huge pyramid that is hovering, blocking the shots of LAMMYSNAX here. He's not going to be able to make that happen. He gets another tag, but that was a bait and switch from Skeeyy. Left onto shot to make the shots happen. He will be good for the first, not for the second itself, boosting the confidence of Reject all throughout. JohnOlsen, though, he's going to be picking that up, but false sense of security, man. Walls or smokes don't block the shots. SamuraiDeeper, he's equipped with the operator, and this man shows no mercy. Feez able to use his Viper wall to clear out the rest of the B site. They're isolating any fights whatsoever, but nobody's going to be on the perspective itself. And that's going to leave LAMMYSNAX and SuperBusS try to come in. They spotted the one, and this should be the last to remain, and that's going to be SuperBusS with the Sheriff. 2 targets, down to 5, but I don't think this is going to be much for him to really make happen, especially when he gets tagged down by the dog.
He's concussed, he's flashed. Oh, he turns away from the flash. Good game sense on him, but really not much he could have done about that in the end. SuperBusS does operate.
He has to get those shots in, but from how Reject are moving, even with that pop shot as well being heard, this is gonna at least create some opportunities here for Full Sense. And Samurai, yeah, he's already showed himself onto the B side. PTC, really loving how aggressive this person really plays on the forward push, but unlike on Ascent, he has to swing very, very aggressive just to even find any targets, and he's not going to find any on B as the rotations come in for A once again.
Yeah, they're going to try and make it happen, but there is a Viper Spit standing in their way. 14 seconds left. They will have to make a move. And they do have to get onto this site. Very, very much difficult as JohnOlsen and SuperBusS clean up the round here. And that's pretty much done. The spike has been dropped. JohnOlsen getting a beautiful 3K. And finally, a good defensive hold.
But what is going to be worrisome right now is it's back to technically square one. Oh, I like this. Feez is going to be setting up a smoke wall onto A as they hopefully try to go for double doors here. But they're pushing through the Viper's pit, or the Snake Bite. This might not look too fancy, but the trades are going to be positive towards the side of RC.
Spike planted.
I thought there was somebody lurking on A main, but he's been dealt with, and we've left this in a 2 versus 3.
Yeah, SamuraiDeeper has an angle, gets flashed off. PTC looking to pressure him. Nice shot from SamuraiDeeper as he now should have landed that shot onto SamuraiDeeper, but it's a ripper of a shot here from ChAlalala. They're going to be able to get onto this 1v2. I don't think there's enough time at this point, unless he finds a pick like almost immediately. He will try to creep up. He needs to get something and he needs to get it fast. Otherwise, he's going to be locked out. Might just do well to consider saving. Maybe try to find the AWP. He's not even going to do that. He's just going to give it up completely. Go play in the next round. They will have a very, very low economy in the next one. I think they, because of the round loss bonus, I think they might still be able to buy rifles. But I just do not think they'll have that operator in their hands, which is seemingly what they needed on JohnOlsen earlier on.
Know that he's going to be coming. Wait, I could be wrong though. He spots out the head. Perfect pre-aim. JohnOlsen Mamba out. Yeah. And LAMMYSNAX. He doubled up. They got 2 kills. That's the round, or that's the start of the round for them.
I mean, that's exactly what you want from Full Sense, right? And you saw the glimpses of this in that game on Ascent. You'll have JohnOlsen trying to push up with LAMMYSNAX to cover his retreat if in fact things get hairy, or get a refrag should it come to it. And those early plays like that, those early pickoffs is something that you should be wary of if you're playing a Full Sense defensive side. And they will just beat you, and they will just win those duels, just like now. And they are so rocked. Oh my god, PTC dropping to 30 HP. He gets tagged up by the operator of SamuraiDeeper. At this point, though, it may be too little too late as JohnOlsen with the blades makes it work. A little bit in ruins for the moment. They're not in ruins, but not exactly the best spot. And this defensive aggression really working out here. He goes ahead and tries to drop the dog just so he's safe from the other side. But he's going to actually try to re-aggress here. PTC, a little bit of over-aggression. He's going to fall back, but he punishes the miss from SamuraiDeeper. And Skeeyy, missing the refrag, gets taken down as well. So it's NoriseN who has had to pick up the pieces. But it's too little too late. The pieces are in shambles. There's only 2 left. It's NoriseN and Feez. And Full Sends have, off the back of 1 player, managed to find themselves a very, very good chance in this round. And JohnOlsen's going to do the exact same thing. They will probably not expect the re-aggression here. Coming in from elbow, as Feez will be watching for it alongside NoriseN, so they are aware of the possibility. But LAMMYSNAX will push from the other side. And just this constant slow aggression from Full Sends is just doing the trick right here. Reject are unable to keep up for now. It's a good shot to bring things back. Full Sends needs to be careful not to throw this one away, because it's very possible the recon bolt will spot him out, get him down to 21. Obviously no way to heal. And the VL.
The location. It was only us and the viewers, guys. Only our secret. But nobody from Reject pushed it. And that's where I kind of started scratching my head a little bit. That would have been a free kill for them if at all it ever. But anyways, there's going to be a quick pull on the trigger on the A side. Lots of use onto the jellyfishies, but that's going to be JohnOlsen still hitting his mark even through all of that confusion. Just goes to show that he's a pretty, you know, prevalent and capable fragger. And that's just going to be, as I spew my words, the round spewed once again by Full Sends.
Really good set of kills there by JohnOlsen to find a triple again, staying alive for so long before he even goes down. Like, he utilized... I thought he was kind of screwed, honestly, once the recon dart tagged him up. But he actually hid in his own wind orb. Cloudburst. Sometimes I call it wind orb by accident. But yeah, he did hide in his own cloudburst for quite a while. That kept him alive long enough. He was just spamming the right click, I think, on the classic. And then by the time it faded, there was yet again LAMMYSNAX to back him up and bail his teammate out of trouble. So it's just that connection that LAMMYSNAX has had with JohnOlsen that has allowed them time and time again for these peaks. And now it's a lot of rounds in a row. This aggression yet again coming in here. This time SuperBusS, he pays the price for it, but they might not expect JohnOlsen, who will be re-aggressing and looking for another push here. Should be able to check this angle, but will he have any clue? Right above him, yeah. Kaminari is ready for that re-peek here. That's 2 players down. Live by the sword, dive by the sword. And now they have died to it. Operator will be recovered by Kaminari. He is on low HP, so that might be why. Oh.
LAMMYSNAX. Oh, was he spotted?
Yeah, they spotted each other.
There we go. That's going to make sure that they know where he is. Now, safely, we'll be throwing out the recon dart to make sure nobody is going to be holding the mid push, while the rest of Reject is looking to go for this full 5 blow onto the B side. If ChAlalala times this correctly, he might be able to mow them down as soon as they come in. That flash was tremendous, but PTC even more gigantic. We'll see if he's going to be able to find the mark. Where did SamuraiDeeper find that final blow? But still, in the end, this last round will be taken.
We go towards A now. Full Sends want to try their hand at taking this A site. What a shot from JohnOlsen. A pixel of the head is all he needed, as LAMMYSNAX is right there to back him up. JohnOlsen still on a tear. 3, looking for 4. He does. JohnOlsen with a quad kill for Full Sends.
For Full Sends here. Still 8-5. We are going to be seeing SamuraiDeeper with his granddaddy Marshall. And we'll see if Marshall will hit those. And man, he just does not miss a beat. I mean, this flash finally takes him down. But that just means that maybe the push onto the B side, maybe the plan is going to be successful, which it is. And LAMMYSNAX does have, oh yeah, that's going to be it. You're going to have to retake this.
Oh dear, that definitely got a little bit scary for a second there with LAMMYSNAX, but he pulls it back. He pulls it back, spots the arm, peeking out. Shock dart instead. He's low on HP. He's dead to rights here. If the shock dart didn't kill
away, JohnOlsen's got to be careful, but it seems like they will still try to decide to go for this one. But the angles, Skeey's going to be coming in, and this is where I feel the Japanese players came in clutch and has their specialty. It's all about those Odin mowdowns. PTC, though, takes down 2 onto the site. No one's going to be there anymore. And Kaminari is just holding off to the back of it while waiting for reinforcements. Although ChAlalala, he's somewhere on halls, and he's waiting for a bit of pillage, and that's going to be the first one. Backing away for the rest of his team. NoriseN's going to clear it out, but he's already on out of there.
Smooth move right there from ChAlalala. Get the kill fall, back close the door, and he gets another one onto Feez. This is the 5 round, mind you, and somehow it's brought to a 1v2. NoriseN is all alone in a 1v2 here. He has to come up big, gets flashed completely. No swing behind it. He's safe behind the pillar for now. Tries to get up close, but LAMMYSNAX is around the corner.
He's making a lot of noise there too. Like, granted, he was setting up flashes and such, but that little bit of footstep, and LAMMYSNAX immediately knew that if he peeks out, he probably would have a very, very big percentage chance at just winning, or even not even having to contest an aim duel, just straight up getting the kill itself. 8-7, in full sense, they resetted Reject once again. And Reject talked about how this is a team that still has so much to prove. They're great, you know, especially with the addition of SamuraiDeeper, but they are still struggling, and that might be just because of the time they need to adapt. And the double initiate, okay, we'll see how this goes. SamuraiDeeper, or JohnOlsen, excuse me, not missing a beat here, but the deep comes again to go in and get those 2 with the Marshall.
Man, he should just stay on that Marshall. He's been so good on it the whole series. And I think a significant amount of his kills haven't come from that. Certainly his most impactful ones.
Hey, man, you got to break the social norms. If you think that at a buy round you have to buy a rifle, no, hell no. If he just shots with the Marshall, by all means, go for it. Oh, let's see. The Olympics have been
go all the way around now. But if he goes all the way around, there's another one. There's another tripwire right in front of him too. So
oh my god. I was gonna hype it up already, like, you know, the Olympics and stuff, being able to jump over hurdles, but yeah, it's not gonna be possible. Cha pushes, okay, he has the Vandal here, but cycled weapons. That's it. That's curtains for them. They should be a win.
30 seconds left.
And a great win, a very costly round here for Full Sense, and a very profitable one for... Okay, that's awkward. Reject. LAMMYSNAX does get it. And if there's anyone really on the side of Full Sense who can clutch massively, it has to be LAMMYSNAX. You got watch this guy. Left. He is just a phenom at it. He can actually get behind the pillar. He makes a lot of noise. Running away, trying to get the spike onto him.
He's just going to relegate himself to the pistol because the blades are available. Makes it very easy. And speaking of easy, they just go in quite simply into the embracing shots of SamuraiDeeper. And once again, he is just such a beast.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, big kills from ChAlalala. 3. He's managed to find 11 HP, has the ultimate, deploys it. Now they know Kaminari's here. They're just going to set up a crossfire now. It's going to be a mountain to climb. Kaminari spots 1, so he knows. He has information on where 1 is, but has no idea where ChAlalala could be. ChAlalala. That's a lot of blood. He's going to be going ahead and rotating all the way towards a cave, and they're going to set up a crossfire just for this post plant here.
Sounds like a Christmas song.
ChAlalala. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there you
It's almost Christmas. It is.
That it is. I mean, we still have to get through Halloween, man, which I feel like is better than Christmas.
You know, in the Philippines, the moment it hits the Burr months, it's Christmas, right? I mean, my neighbors have their lights up.
That is true. Or you have neighbors that have not taken down their Christmas decoration from last year and just turn it up.
Yeah, better just leave them on the whole year. It's always Christmas.
Yeah, it's always Christmas. I feel like you have that like one neighbor that's just right beside you that does that. Just because they don't want to have the hassle of like having all of these nice little decorations drop down. Speaking of dropping down, PTC, did he just charge out? No, that was SamuraiDeeper that dove right in onto the connector on A main, and they actually get punished for this. RC, with the weaker weapons that they have, they wanted to be, I guess, catching off the members of Full Sense, but Full Sense, they got a full sense of what was happening.
Good shot right there, but with 2 players still standing, Kaminari only on the shorty. He's taking a gamble just by holding here, but the gamble is a losing one, as all of them members of Full Sense, now they are towards A. Even the flank has been secured. Even bridge has been secured here by SuperBusS. So this is basically the A side completely open. They're hesitating a little bit on the take, but once they get a little bit closer, they'll find that nobody's here, like at all. It's completely vacant.
Yeah. It's like Santa Claus, right? When he tries to invade your house, he's gonna have to make sure that everybody's asleep or not at home, so he can put out the presents.
You got a lot
the present
of coal
here
for
is the
Christmas,
spike.
didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
I figured, because you're a bad boy.
Oh yeah. I'm a bad boy. I leave my dishes on the sink without cleaning them.
Oh, you monster. I bet you put cereal in before, milk in before the cereal too.
I mean, no, it's still the correct way, but I don't use milk. I use orange juice.
Okay, so you're not a monster, you're just actually a barbarian. There you go.
Spotted. Oh, headshot, but yeah.
Didn't do nearly enough damage as I thought it would, because that was, I think, maybe
how ridiculous he moves with that weapon, right?
I wouldn't say that's out of the realm of the possibility. The Viper Spit deployed here towards A. Feez does get the drop onto PTC, and that's a pretty big kill to find, because that's the Seeker's gone, removed from the Full Sense arsenal here. They can't use it anymore, so they will be going towards B. They will be trying to evade that that Viper Spit. There are only 2 players here holding on towards that B side. It's Skeeyy, it's SamuraiDeeper, but he does manage to get a nice shot onto SuperBusS. Now JohnOlsen will look to challenge if SamuraiDeeper does look to repeat here.
Well, he might not have to repeat at all, because Skeeyy is just covering that with some suppressive fire on the LMG. This is like the
30 seconds left.
I don't know if, like, what's the second to like trifecta, but it's like 2. That's called dynamic duo, right? You got yourself an operator for long range, and short to mid range, you got the suppressive fire of the Odin. It's quite ridiculous. Probably teams would not want to go through that, especially if you're just gonna get swatted if you try to dash in, because SamuraiDeeper is probably gonna be holding an angle there with the op. It's quite scary. And looking into it, yeah, Full Sense, because they don't have the flashes, it's probably be impossible. They also put out the dog for that A main, because at least now they know that they have to position more for an A main push rather than just the double doors one. These flashes will not find any mark because no one's there. And I'm curious how Reject is gonna try to challenge with this one. Anyway, it's gonna be suppressive fire for the moment, and there's the ultimate for LAMMYSNAX to cover the rest. That Seekers from PTC really having big value. Feez comes in to go for the fight, but it's still going to be a 4v2 at the end. Skeeyy, is this even going to hit? I'm curious, though. He's making a lineup on the go, and that's going to be him on double doors, and the upper SamuraiD, he's going to be here on bridge.
ChAlalala has managed to find another kill, and that should be a save call here. SamuraiDeeper, he wants to hold on to this operator. Again, very expensive, and this is another reset. Again, they haven't found much success. The economy of Reject starting to shrivel up, and they can't find successive rounds.
Ooh. Okay. Like, oh, okay, I'm liking this. He might, yeah, never mind. I was about to say he could actually get a full-blown wipe. He might not win the round, but he'll win our hearts. But it's not gonna be the case to happen. Still, SamuraiDeeper, his shots are ridiculous. I have never seen him before. We have a little bit of background on him. He played on a couple of, I would say, tier B teams from Japan. But getting picked up by Reject might actually be to the advantage of them. Now they just have to fully integrate this man. You know, maybe he's at that 80% capacity. But once he hit that 100% mob psycho styles, he might be just the player that they need to get that dub. And JohnOlsen, he shot high above the head of SamuraiDeeper there.
Yeah, JohnOlsen in that one definitely sat down for this. Reject, they're looking pretty good, in a good spot right now. As I say that, obviously, things are going to start going wrong for them. And just because I'm a caster, oh my god, PTC's on a tear. Here comes the dog. Doesn't get the concuss, which means he's dead to right. If he got that concuss, maybe. But that's the ultimate from Kaminari. And he's going to be getting that information that they're all now stacked towards A. The Viper's Pit is deployed, and so that will allow them to get the plant. Nobody really to contest. SuperBusS will be tagged up, so he challenges for a fight. Kaminari wins ahead of it, though. Which means the Viper's Pit does fall. So a little bit of a questionable push here from SuperBusS. And that puts the rest of Full Sense in an awkward position. But ChAlalala, can he hit a shot? And he has been hitting so many great shots. Every time late into the round, it's always ChAlalala who gets those kills, who gets those pickoffs. Who brings his team back from the brink. This time he's been taken down, though. It's all up to LAMMYSNAX, who has been massive. But this time... Ooh. He's definitely been shot down here. NoriseN keeping things going for Reject. They get 11.
Sometimes you just do not double peek or peek again the same angle, especially in 2v1, because somebody's going to be pushing and somebody's just going to be popping like mini tap shots towards that general direction, and one of them's bound to hit and take you down. Granted, of course, LAMMYSNAX probably want to be able to have picked up the one target. It does happen. It's a flip of the coin, but it seems like it just flung out of his hands. Still, this is looking so down the wire. SamuraiDeeper is just a beast on the operator, and now JohnOlsen, respecting that, doesn't buy up on his own. So he's going to have to go for the Phantom for now, but maybe that's the thing that they need. If JohnOlsen can't get those lurk kills, might as well just use him as another pawn to take the site.
Standing ahead.
Recon Dart not going to spot anyone, but the shot will alert the defense that there is actually somebody fairly close. They know that the shot came from Shop. And they will be gathering their forces and trying to get a little bit more control here towards A. For the meantime, just making sure that nobody pushes. I do imagine that they will rotate, maybe try to poke and prod somewhere else. They have snuck JohnOlsen up onto halls. And he might go for that late lurk play that he does, where he opens up the door and does try to hit onto that site alongside his nice shot though there from SamuraiDeeper. And yet again, the opening pick, it goes to Reject. They've been so good at it, but here we go. SamuraiDeeper with a great double kill here in an awkward position because right beside him is LAMMYSNAX. Now he has information, but the blades are deadly even up close. JohnOlsen with that late lurk coming to fruition, but can only get one. He needed to have two in order to bring back the round. Just did not happen as ChAlalala. He brings things back. And he's able to use his ultimate. Now has the information that he wants, but they have information on him too. So it's all about who can play these angles better. Can ChAlalala isolate the fights? Can he find the 1v1s? He has 18 seconds left, so time is not on his side. And he's been identified yet again. He needs to push now. He needs to decide. But this crossfire is death for him. He can't even get close. Kaminari patiently waits for the right time to strike, and he did strike when the iron was high.
Match point.
The iron was blazing hot there, Ilo. Just nothing for Cha to try to work out of. They just did not peek him. As you mentioned, they had all the time in the world and not any for Full Sense here. So that is just fantastic. We are now looking at that match point. Players from Full Sense, not really the most economically or monetarily gifted as of the moment. They're gonna have some of the weapons that they want, not all of the utility that they would need. And again, they decide to go for A. This might, I don't know if this is gonna work, but maybe because SamuraiDeeper's not gonna be here anymore, this could happen. We'll see. Oh no.
Oh, okay, that's a great way to hold the side right now. That was a good opening defense, but his trade is coming up. SuperBusS. Shot missed by SamuraiDeeper. Low HP on everyone, but he recovers with another good shot. And they both go down to the Viper's Pit. I mean, to the snake bite, excuse me. I was just so in shock.
Yeah, I mean, technically it is a Viper's Pit. Yeah.
They get the 13. They get to go ahead and they move on to game number